Leadership is about setting the vision, determining the mission statement and helping everyone buy in on the mission, setting the plan to get you towards that vision, right? And aligning the team towards that goal to make sure that they're working. It's about the rhythm of the meetings that you have. It's about having certain meetings to accomplish certain things. Everywhere from the annual planning meeting where you're really taking a deep dive into what is it we need to accomplish over the next year to move more closely to our long-term vision, down to the daily huddle, which is 3 to 5 minutes at the absolute maximum, which is focused exclusively on today's execution plan and tends to not be, it's not a dialogue, right? Yeah. All right. So yesterday we talked about the vision and the leadership part of that, which is critical, and today's focus is going to be on the management part of that, which is a completely, some places they overlap, but it's a completely separate function, absolutely. So let's talk about what great managers do. Yes, great managers work off of an organizational chart. What's the structure we need to be able to deliver and execute to our constituency, our clients at this point in time? But then they hire for talent, not for skills. And we're going to dive into each of these. Was Tiger Woods a skillful golfer at age 2?
He probably was, but I understand.
So would you have had Tiger Woods on your college golf team when he was 2 years old? If you were the coach of a college golf team?
Of course not.
Okay, so he wasn't a skillful golfer at age 2. Was he a talented golfer at age 2?
Yes.
That's the fundamental thing. Talent is innate. People have natural tendencies to be good at things, and somebody with a talent for something will have a much higher upside potential than somebody who doesn't have a talent for that thing. So let's take a few minutes right now and think about the top 2 positions in your company, or the top 3, and write down what you think are the core talents that are necessary for that position. One of the key clues for talent is to see how quickly people learn something. So one of the things that Dave and John and I were talking about is, how about making it as a part of the interview process, not for every candidate, but when you've got one person you think you're hiring, bring them in and stick a lab coat on them for a day and teach them a new procedure and see at what pace they learn it. So the first thing great managers do is they HFT.
Hire for talent.
Hire for talent. Awesome. The second thing that they do is they define the outcomes that they're looking for rather than managing to activities and behaviors. The third thing they do is they focus on developing the strengths of their good people. Not the strengths, the talents of their good people. So their developmental plans, their discussions with people are around, how are we going to leverage this person even more for the benefit of the company? And they identify the weaknesses of a person only to partner them up with other people in the organization to do those things. Fourth thing that great managers do is they match talents to specific positions. So they don't make promotions based on talent. They promote based on talent, not on performance in a different position. Yeah.
I know it's not exactly it, but I know for a fact that I read an article where Bill Gates, the secretary, makes tens of millions of dollars because apparently he's very hard to deal with and he likes her. Mm-hmm. So if she's not there,
Exactly.
he freaks out kind of. He's like, what is going on? So she makes a lot of money and she gets like stock options, which I guess for a secretary is unheard of. But
Right. You've got to have the food, shelter, and water. Is that
Yeah, yeah.
Air.
It's security, safety.
air? Right.
Safety.
If you're suffocating, right. You're not really worried about whether you're actualized in life. If you're gasping for air, right? Turns out there's a hierarchy of motivators for the best, and it starts with base camp. And I've talked about getting your teams together and doing a mission statement and stuff like that. You're going to discover that's pretty high up on the mountain. That's not in the base camp. You can get your team all fired up about a mission statement, but it's not going to get you anywhere if the people you really want to keep and develop your company around can't answer these with a yes.
The opportunity right now to tell us, to be honest. If you don't like the job, we understand. He goes, no, I'm good. Monday, they didn't show up. He gave him the opportunity right there.
No.
He said he was fine.
No, but I'll tell you what though. That was better management than you think it was. Because what you did is you caused him to reflect over the weekend. So John and Dave, what did you hear here that was useful in your process of determining what you want to do here?
What I have written down is exploring the idea of possibly, looking at in-house training versus bringing in an outside person.
We want to get to. And so, I really appreciate the trust and confidence you have in investing this amount of time from a busy week to me so that we can jointly help each other. Thanks, Rick. Nice job, guys.